Hello there, guys. Hello there, guys. Welcome back to another one. It's been a long time I've been here in the same settings, but we are back. But we are back. We are back. To some extent, we are back. Actually, I can say we are almost fully back, but we are back. But yes, in the context of we being back, I was going to come back the previous match, that is the match that happened yesterday, Chelsea versus AC Milan, and say, since I am back, Chelsea is also back. But then this game occurred today. And it's not a game we should actually look into too much. When I say too much, we should not look into the performance too much. We should just look at fitness because the players who actually played are frustrating players. There are a set of frustrating players, and we will get into these players like not too in depth, but my just basic idea of what I see. I wanted to come out and then say how Chelsea was going to look like in the coming seasons. Probably I'll still be able to do it. Maybe on Tuesday I'll be able to do it before the season starts. But before we do that, looking at all the preseason games that have occurred, that has come about, that have actually been going on, we still have a lot of problems. The first one I put out a video. The audio was something else, but we're back here, and the audio is going to be normal now, inshallah, and God's willing, it's going to be normal. But talking about all the preseason games, it's just fitness. The first two games, fitness, run around the pitch, try to get your fitness up, try to get your cardio, try to get everything breathing normally. And that is what I'm going to boil everything down to. But now, to these two present games that have just occurred, yes, it occurred back to back, one day to the next day. And we saw the people who played the previous game did not actually come on to play this other game. Is other like someone like a Modric, Reg Watson, all of those like Sat 5 and all of those people who could not come on yesterday actually. Mudryk is back. In a clear voice or in a clearer voice of me talking, Mudryk is back. But apart from Mudryk, I'm not going to go into Mudryk a lot this game. Let's start from the goalkeeper that started the game this season. It's Sharman Lowe. That guy is not good and he's not a Chelsea level goalkeeper. That is Chadman Alawit. Chadman Alawit. I'm sorry to change his name like that, but we just have to say Chadman Alawit because he's allowing everything into the nest. And I literally said, oh, Shabi, let's see Slonina, Gaga Slonina, because he's been in the club also. Let's see Slonina. What does he have for us? Maybe it's better than Sharman Lowe. We don't know. We saw him. Still the same thing. Maybe the two goals were not his mistake, but one was a home goal from the lab. Another one was they never got it as an own goal, but it was typically an own goal. But the lab scored two penalties, and the other one was kind of a mistake. Those are the two goals that he scored from Slonina. But I would like to see him at least maybe 20 minutes more. Let's see 20 minutes more from him when they are shooting more at him, when Chelsea is under pressure. Let us see something like this because that's what goalkeepers should actually thrive under more. Going to the Shuboloye, I'm not going to come to these guys because they are just under 20, under 17 team. They will go back to where they're coming from. But Tosin, he has to leave my club. Tosin literally has to leave this club because, bro, there's nothing Tosin is doing any longer. We've brought in two players already for what do you call it? For the mentality and for leadership already. Yes, his best friend is Kolpama. They can be calling each other over the weekend when Chelsea is not playing, or in mid-seasons, or in mid-games when Chelsea is not playing. And then they can hang out together. They will still be in London. That's if he stays in London. But Tosin needs to leave. Tosin, he needs to leave. The ability for him not to even be good under pressure, for him not to, he's not fast. He cannot like be as a form of guidance to the other young players. It's so bad. Like he is so bad. And another person I'm pointing at is Esugo. Like Esugo, like it's a mistake for me. I know I once came out to say that Esugo is like a Caicedo region. But bro, that is a disrespect to Caicedo's name. Just like the people who compare Ronaldo and Messi together, it's a disgrace to Messi. It's a disgrace to Caicedo's name. Esugo, I'm sorry. I need to see more. And in fact, I can even say I've seen more from you to say that you are not good enough. But I can still give you time because Caicedo is the one that is going to be in that position. And your ball striking ability is actually good, the goal that you scored. But I think Caicedo, you have to do more to be able to be a Caicedo backup. Like, I'm not even saying to be able to put Caicedo on his tiptoes, to be able to like put Caicedo under pressure and say, oh, somebody's coming as my back or something like that. But at least to give Caicedo the assurance that if maybe I get injured, if I would want to like come off for like 10, 20 minutes, you would be able to fill in some of my legs, fill in some of the space that I've been filling in, at least some. But it still comes down to Tosin and Esugo. Tosin should be ashamed of himself that the captain's handbag is given to Esugo while you are in the team. Well, you can come down to say maybe he's the one who gave it to Esugo and say, well, Esugo, have it since you're a central midfielder. Or Xabi Alonso maybe just wants a central midfielder to hold the captain's handband. But, bro, those two, they are not good. Now, coming down to Koenda and Esteval, two class players. I feel they can, as squad players, very very good. They would get their stamina up. They will get used to the Premier League as more games come in. I know we don't have a lot of games this season, but as more games come in, they will get used to it. They will be able to play some minutes, like 20 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, sometimes just depends on what Xabi Alonso thinks. And then some of them, I think they will probably even be able to play some 90 minutes. These two guys, top players, top players. Dilap, see, Tosin should be put on top of the bus that is taking them out of Stamford Bridge or out of Cobham. Dilap, it should be tied to the nozzle, to the exhaust pipe. That's where Dilap, like, so that I'm not saying they should be dragging him on the floor. Please, I'm not here for violence, but they should just give him like a space around that distance. That space there, give it to Delap. Delap needs to go. Yes, I know he scored two penalty goals today, get his mentality up, get his confidence up, but still no. Still no. Gittins, we just knew Gittins was playing out of position. Gittins was just literally playing out of position. Nicole Jazuli. Oh my god, this guy is for the future. If he can just keep on going like this, getting more stamina, getting some more like body, like some center of gravity, learn to do something like that, he should he should be able to he should be able to break into future starting 11s for Chelsea. Nicole Jazuli, a player for the future, a player for the future. Jackson, guys, hear me out. Jackson actually needs to stay. Jackson actually needs to stay. Now, talking about Jackson will lead me to the game against AC Milan that we won 3-0. The game against AC Milan that we won 3-0, first half was an ISO, literal ISO. Jackson came on and started giving some passes that we know him to be giving. Like, Jackson to be a very bad finisher, a very poor finisher, but something that Jackson to be good at, pressing, just taking his man on, those flick ons. Yes, sometimes it will work, sometimes it will lose, but sometimes he will also do it very well. But the fact that he's doing all of those things right now, taking those risks, I would like to see João Pedro and Jackson. João Pedro and Jackson, leave Palmer on that right wing, let him and Estevao be battling for it in the training section, and Jackson and Palmer and João Pedro up front, if they can understand each other, if they can just try to get to know each other, don't fight against each other. Don't fight against each other for that number 9 spot. Just try to understand each other. Link each other up. All those flick passes, all those 1-2 passes. Oh my God. Jackson. Yes, I know he has the ability to allow people to be against him. Once he gets in front of goal, one-on-one, shooting is not very good. Sometimes his first touches are also very bad, but Jackson is actually needed in the team. Maybe not as a starter, but in some games I want him to be a starter. Especially in those games where we will play more transition, we will not have the ball so much. Transition plays, like plays that we have to connect so much. Even some games where maybe low blocks and we are not able to block, like to break the low block. Like Jackson is going to be very important. Jackson is very important. Jackson is important. Enzo Fernandez is important. Joseph Francis, I understand that these two want to leave, or Enzo Fernandez literally wants to leave, but we still need the two of them until we get someone who can do what Jackson can do with a ball striking ability. Joao Pedro is not as good as Jackson when it comes to pressing. Even sometimes his link up play, yes, it's going to get better with time when he gets to play with Palmer more, when he gets to play with Farmer more, he gets to play with Gissy's ball. But it's the understanding with Jackson is already there. Jackson has this ability to like just link up play with anybody that is playing with on the pitch immediately. We still need Jackson in this squad. We still need Jackson as a squad player. We still need Jackson, sporadic and important player. We still need him there. Caicedo looked so on form, like coming back from holiday. He needed the holiday so much. He came on, and then Caicedo was just busting that midfield with Lavia. And kudos to Lavia. Congratulations to Lavia. He finally completed 90 minutes. Although I saw some story later on that he has actually completed 90 minutes previously, but now he's completed 90 minutes. Everybody has seen it now. Congratulations to him. But I saw him that he has a knock. I think he'll be able to get over that. It's just enough. Palestra, I am sorry. I think no. I'm not yet sorry. It's too early to begin to apologize because I said Marco Palestra is a Neto on form. That consistency, if he keeps it on, then it's no longer going to be a Neto on form. It's going to be a Marco Palestra. It's a joy to watch. Like I thought he was just good on the right wing back. Apparently, he is so good on the left wing back also. Together with Hato there, they locked up that place. Maybe Chukwueze and Loftus-Cheek did not give them a lot of problem, but the pace of Marco Palestra, the ability to track his player, maybe defensively, one-on-one defensively, not so good, but the ability to track his player, the ability to link up plays, the ability to hold that ball and say, should I take you on or I should just give that cross? Like, he is so good. He is so good and he's a joy to watch at the moment. At Chepong, it got to a point I was going to say, sell this guy. Like, just sell at Chepong because just sell him because and put on a buyback clause or put on a sell-on clause. Like, we will get more players like him for sure. We will get more players like him. But the game yesterday, it just shows us that he still has something. Like he still has something in him that he can do. Like he can improve on. And the more better centre backs is going to play against, the better it's going to be. And Lacroix is coming in more. Maybe he's going to learn from a Lacroix and they're going to learn from Colwell. Fofana, I don't know. Sanchez, I'm still good with Sanchez. I'm still fine with Sanchez. I don't know if they want to bring in a goalkeeper. There were rumors of Diogo Costa from the Portuguese from is it Porto? Porto Sporting, one of the two. There was rumors for him to come into Chelsea, but some people said no. They have uh, Xabi Alonso said he's fine with Sanchez and he wants Sanchez to remain. He wants him and Mike Penders to battle for that number one spot, which is fine by me. I have no problem if he does not make all of those mistakes that he usually makes. Well, that is it for me in these games. I think I'm already seeing what Xabi Alonso actually wants to do, whether it's a 4-3-3, whether it's a 3-4-2-1, whether it's a 3-4-3, whether it's a 4-4-2. I already see, I have an idea of what he wants to do. I'm seeing more of all of those plays from him already. Like, it is very visible in the eyes if you watch football very well, if you know football, if you have the football IQ, like some people don't, you will get what he's already trying to do. He's already trying to do it. Sometimes we are pressing in if like with 4-4-2 Sometimes we are building up in a 3, sometimes we are building up in a 2, sometimes we are building up in 1. That's what I saw. But I like what I'm seeing from Xabi Alonso. I think what he just left is quality players to execute what is going on. Like he's playing to these people. You can clearly see that some of these games or some of what Xabi Alonso is doing is playing to the abilities of what he thinks these players can do. And some of them are even flopping to that extent. That's to just show that some of these players are not Chelsea level. But that's it, guys, for me in this video. More videos are going to come. Just as you've seen, we fixed the setup. Second screen is going to be back. And yeah, I'm happy to drop more videos for you guys that we enjoy it. Catch you guys in the next one. Up the Chelsea.